back in my studio chair. Studio 101. Exactly. I've taken many courses at my community college. If there was a degree in 101s, well, hell. But that makes me what? The general contractor. See, I know a little about a lot. That's what the general contractor knows. A little about a lot. He doesn't have to know a lot about a little. He doesn't want to be a specialist. He doesn't want to be the plumber. He doesn't want to be the carpenter. He doesn't want to be the guy, whatever else there is involved. You know, there's other things involved. Like, he doesn't want to be the mason. You know, he doesn't want to be the construction truck driver. He doesn't want to be the guy who dumps the gravel. Who rides the dump truck, who dumps the gravel in the place. He doesn't want to be the guy who rakes the gravel in the place. He doesn't want to be the raker. No, he wants to know just a little bit about all those jobs. That makes him the boss or the general contractor. So call me boss if you like. Most people do. Or they call me chief. I like chief. Why? Someone touched Native Indian. Okay, let me get the hair straight. I'll use the camera. I don't know if I can do this. There we go. Let me get a little bit. That's better. Anywho. Now, you know what's funny? They show you all these survival shows. I'm going to give you a tip. That all these survival shows, they never show you. There's always a tool. Like, they get to bring a few things with them of their choice. Even that Sal guy, whatever his name is, the original Survivor man. There's always one thing missing. Is a tool that if you're in the woods, I'll tell you, I don't even know if our military, if the boys all carry one. But they all should. It's so light. It can be made out of plastic, literally. I wouldn't want one made out of plastic. But it could be made out of glass. Originally, they were made out of glass. And it can be so small. A little tiny pocket magnifying glass. That's all you need to start fire. You got sun, you got fire. That's simple. And you got some kind of stuff to burn, whatever. But you got the fire starter right there. There's another way you can start a fire. If you have a bowl, you wrap it with, say, tinfoil, or you get metal, you paint it with, especially silver. If you paint it with silver, okay, a small bowl. In the middle, if you aim it at the sun, aim it directly towards the sun. Have it on like a hinge thing so you can aim it towards the sun. Originally, that's how they were able to start fires. It would build so much heat right in the middle. You just put the stuff, you would build so much heat there, all around in that bowl. Anything right in the middle would just catch on fire. Amazing, isn't it? Just use silver for that. Paint it with silver. Silver lining or something like that. Whatever. Anywho. But a magnifying glass these days, I would say. That'd be a good thing to have. Survivor Man never had that. He was able to have any old tools he wanted. Or any, like, 3 tools from an airplane. He would have, he had something, but I don't know, for some reason, they never show you that one. That's real. See, that's the difference between bull and real. The bull is survival shows. Those are all bull. Those are on TV. They're not surviving anything. And the latest one, Naked Survival, what is that? Caveman trying to survive? We're in modern day. We have a lot of modern day things that we can use at our disposal to survive. And survival today is not what it was back in the caveman day. It's gotten much more complicated. It's a jungle out there. Every which way. The internet jungle. There's many different jungles now. It's not just the jungle of the earth. It is the jungle of, like, the internet. People have guns these days. The number one predator on the earth is a human, and the toughest prey is the human itself. We go after each other. We're the only animal that does that. We're more animalistic than animals are. When 2 lions fight, it's over territory, over, say, so what's going on with all this battling each other all around the world? I hope this gets around the world. I really do. You friggin' terrorists, you got to go first. I don't know what you're doing. If you think what you're doing is getting you anywhere, you might get a few people. You're not going to get anywhere. At all. Ever. So even maybe you're watching in America. Who knows? It's a message to you. A message to anyone who thinks that fighting ever got you anywhere, or arguing ever got us anywhere. You argue all day long. You can worry about a problem all day long. That doesn't solve it. It's algebra for you. You can worry all day long about an algebra problem. You'll never solve it that way. Really. Honestly, when are we all going to get along? Just a human race. As one human race. As one blood. Or one love. In reality. Even the Jamaicans say that, but I don't think they all mean it. I don't think they know what they're talking about when they say that. That means the entire human race. Chinese, Japanese, Korean, North Korea, and North Korea, you too. We'll just flatten you. Okay? You and the terrorists. I don't know what we're waiting for to use the mother bomb. And if a few civilians go, well, who the fuck cares? If the few must die to save the plenty, that is our motto. Our country used to be our country's motto. Now we're like a bunch of wimps. It's no longer the motto, is it? Really, because if you had to blow away a few civilians with a mother bomb or two, which we have, it's called a mother bomb. If anyone doesn't know, haven't heard of it. It uses sound waves. Just before it touches the ground, it lets us have a huge sound wave. Turn like a city to rubble. And everything on it, everything in it, to rubble. So a few of those. We got plenty of them. So anyway. What do you think there in North Korea? And those terrorists in the Middle East. You're about all we got left to deal with as far as George Bush's axis of evil. That's about it. We've done it. And whatever are left another, once we get the main dudes, well, we're going to get them all this time, I think. I hope. I don't know what's going on right now. This country. I don't know what's going on in this world. But what's the point to all the fighting? Fighting over what exactly? I'll give you an idea. Grow hemp. Become prosperous. It'll grow almost anywhere. Maybe it'll even grow in the desert for all I know. There are places where it would grow in the desert. I've seen on movies there are trees there. There are places where there are trees and water. You can grow it there too. It's an economy. Oil is running out for the Middle East. It's running out for Saudi Arabia. They have no other way of making money with that. Maybe that's what's scaring the Middle East. Maybe that's what they're so. It's all about oil anyway. The whole world's worried about oil. I think that's what it really is. And no one wants to say it on TV. Not the civilian. We are running it out. Shell. Look back. Look up an oil chart by Shell. It was like a Hubbard. Look up Hubbard, Hubbard. Shell. He worked for Shell. He was a scientist who worked for Shell. He predicted that we had reached peak oil level back in like 1960. Or that we would in 1960. We did. There's no more left to be found. That's what everyone's worried about. Well, hemp is the answer. You can get gasoline from it. You can get your oil from it to heat your house. You can still run everything just the way you've been doing it. You don't have to change a thing. Costs nothing. You just can grow it out of your own ground. Spread the word. Hemp. For peace and prosperity. For the entire human race. Equality for all. And if everyone just started smoking it, well, maybe we'd all see it that way. I don't know. You don't have to smoke it, though, to understand that there would definitely, hemp would help. And hemp is not weed. Hemp is not marijuana. Marijuana gets you high. That part, the medicinal part, America owns the rights to all the medicine from the marijuana plant. We own the rights to it. So great, we got the rights to the medicine. Well, that's nothing compared to the industry, the hemp industry itself. That's a very small portion of what can be made as far as money goes from the hemp industry. You may own the marijuana industry, America, but guess what? The rest of the world owns the hemp industry already. Have a good day. And you thought you knew it all with all your science. Guess what? We've already developed the science in other countries to do these things, to make door panels out of, to make entire cars out of it. It makes sense to the rest of the world. It's a lot less scientific. Hey, we lost again. See, we thought we had it going on. What is with all this medicine? If you want to give me medicinal marijuana, give it to me without the acid. You can get high THC content without acid. 21% THCA and 1.74% THC. What is that? I don't know.